Good morning. Good morning. Mommy's little scrunchkins. How did you sleep? Oh my goodness, is there a bit of a dance going on? Good morning, my precious little picklings. Good morning. Go on then. Oh, what a beautiful day. Bit windy, but very beautiful. Come on then, my picklings. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. Is he clever? Is he clever? Where's your ball? We're going to go find your ball. Let's go find your ball. Go on then. Let's go find it. What are you doing? Plum He's had his plums and he's off. You're too cute, Wigs. Too cute. His little lip stuck on his tooth. close. Let's go. Are you ready? Ready for put? Let's go. Good morning, my angels. I hope you're all well and welcome back to a new vlog. I have been jiffing and dropping since the crack of dawn. I'm kind of in one of those moods whereby it's kind of like a full-on reset. I've been here, there and everywhere, as you guys know, and I've got a home day today. We've got a spot of filming to do this afternoon, but last night and this morning, you know when you're on a bit of a mission, and I'm having a full organization and reset day. Yesterday, kind of last night, I did one of those things where I got like everything out, and then halfway through I was like, oh golly, what have I done? And I have to admit, I'm a bit of a hoarder. If things aren't like broken or have holes or, I don't know, are tatty, I just don't throw them away, or I don't give them away. And I've got to a point where I am literally bursting at the seams. So I would say for the last like couple of months, I've been really good at culling. If I haven't worn it in 6 months, then it's got to go. It's got to go, unless it's something that's really, really, really special and something that, you know, might be for certain occasions. I don't know, I've got like a Chinese New Year outfit. I kind of have like an outfit for everything, but those are kind of like occasion wear. It's more the sort of like pajamas, lounge wear, kind of maybe I've like missing the top but still have the bottoms, you know, our favorite pair of tracky bees that I haven't worn in years, gotta go. So basically I'm having one of those days today. I'm in kind of my school uniform. If I don't need to be anywhere or doing anything, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm in a little Halara dress or gym kit. It's just easier, it's practical, and I feel comfortable, I feel put together, and yeah, they're just fab. I've kind of done a big sort out of my gym wear. It's one of my pet peeves. You know how much I love a tonal look. Can I ever find the matching bra to the matching leggings or this or that or that without having to get the whole lot out? So I've done just that, and also like just organizing things into kind of like winter wear, reformers, yoga, high performance, maybe like my really high support sports bras in one area versus like my reformers stuff. Just having a bit of an organization and reset with everything. Even I'm now on such a tangent, I'm thinking to go downstairs and do my spice straw. I know. So I just thought, whilst I have got all of my favorite summer icons, some new, some old, you've probably seen them before one way or another, but they're those pieces that I wear time and time again, and whenever I show you something or wear a Halara piece, I'm so grateful to you guys because I can see what you're buying, and I know you guys love them too. And I know that I showcased, you know, some beautiful items from whether it's jewelry or luxury fashion pieces, but gym wear, and especially when I found Halara, gym wear, you do not need to spend a fortune. I promise you that. When I came across Halara, I thought it's almost too good to be true, and I feel so lucky to now be able to work with the brand, and I have worked with them for a few years now, which just goes to show how much I adore the product. And you can speak to my best friends, my family, and even the girls. I literally wear it every single day, and if that isn't an advocate for the brand in everything they stand for, then I don't know what else is. And I just love everything they stand for. They really celebrate all women, all shapes and sizes, through whatever stage of life they're going through, and try to make them feel as confident and as empowered as possible. And I love that. And then there is the product. It's insane, and they genuinely listen to you. They listen to their customers, they listen to their consumers, they make slight little design tweakments. The science and the technology that goes into the fabric is just second to none. That when you put it on, you're like, holy smokes. I adore, like for example, this is one of my favorite dresses. I have this in a few colors. It's got a gorgeous scooped neckline. It has the crisscross bag. It is so comfortable. It's really supportive. It has like a slight A-line skirt to it, and it has these inbuilt shorts that are super flattering. You also have the little phone pocket on the side, which is so handy and so practical, whether you're on a walk and you just want to be listening to some music, or whether you are running errands around the house but need to have your phone on you. If you're running out to the supermarket, I just pop a little cardigan or a little zip up over the top of it and it's fantastic. Now if you're thinking, yeah, but wearing a dress, Leo, with inbuilt shorts is such a nightmare when it comes to going to the loo, this is where Halara is different. And they think about you, and they think about me, and think about everything that is even going to the loo. And they created what's called their Easy Peasy collection. I die, I think it's so funny, but yet it is so brilliant. So basically they have created a gap. So at the front, you have a fully inbuilt beautiful short detail. You've got the pockets on the side, and then at the back they have made it so that you can literally just pull your shorts down and do whatever you need to do, let's just say. So they are fantastic. But anyway, I feel like I'm in this. This is like all year round go to. If you're one of those people, and I most certainly am like this, I wake up in the morning and I'm straight up, off and out, walking the dogs, doing this, doing that. Everybody's in the house, the girls are arriving, John's here, housekeeper, my parents might be back, and I need to look somewhat presentable where I'm not running around in my pajamas or a dressing gown, but something easy just to pull on, and it is always Halara. Or whether I might be getting dressed up and ready to go down to Reformers, this dress is kind of like, it does it all for me, and I'm really lucky to have it in a few different colours. So what I've kind of done in terms of my cupboards, I keep everything, all of like my winter stuff and the sort of slightly thicker, more thermal leggings, long sleeves, the full zip ups in there, and then everything that I'm kind of using on a day-to-day summer basis is kept in the bedroom. So I know exactly where everything is. So I've kind of done a little bit of a cull as to summery colours, and then the Halara pieces that I just can't live without on a daily basis. So dress-wise, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pop them on and show you what they look like on, because although the website is great, it's always just quite nice to see it on somebody. I feel like OGs out there know my shape and size to a T. You definitely see me enough during the week, so you can gauge what it's going to look like on you, and I always think that that is so important. So without further ado, let's do my favourite summer Halara pieces, whether you are at home or whether you are on vacation. All I'm gonna say is that you can thank me later. You are not going to find any gym wear that makes you look and feel unbelievable like Halara does for the price point. It is just mind-boggling. So this is one of my absolute favourites, especially the colour. But the best thing about Halara is the fact that in these dresses, and this specific dress, they do it in over 20 colours. So if you like things that are slightly more muted and a little bit more classical, you've got navy, black, white, beige, but then if you want a little bit of a colour, and maybe if you are going on holiday, you want something to pop, I'm thinking this would be gorgeous in Greece, but if you wanted to do pale pink, orange, red, you get the point. They do them in so many different colours. This is what Halara call their softly zero, airy backed, twisted, cool touch tennis skirt. Whew, it's quite the mouthful, and it's also part of their Easy Peasy collection. To be honest with you, now I've gone easy peasy, I'm never going back. There is nothing worse than sort of being completely schnoody in a bathroom, especially when you're like out and about, where you've had to sort of like take off the cardigan or the jumper and pull everything down, and you're sat there and you're completely naked. And Halara have just absolutely smashed it. This one, again, is slightly more A-line. You've got a lovely little swish to it. The fabric is fantastic. You've got four-way stretch. The support is incredible. It has got an inbuilt sports bra that I just love the way that it kind of really sculpts the body without clinging. And another thing that I adore about the technology of Halara is that it really holds you in, it sculpts and it supports you in every way possible, but it doesn't restrict movement and make you feel uncomfortable. I'm definitely one of those girlies that, to be honest with you, with really tight leggings, I get such bad gut ache. And from things like camel toes, wedgies, there's so much we have to think about, and Halara just completely takes any of the worry away. And yeah, I'm just obsessed with this. I also love the ruching detail. It's kind of like wherever you look on this dress is such a wonderful design feature, from the halter neck that has the little clip to the gorgeous cutouts, the ruching on the back panel, the slightly sculpted low back line, really pretty playful skirt. And these are brilliant if you love tennis or paddle or running, any form of sport. They are so good. But to be honest with you, I have not been doing that much sport recently, but wear Halara every single day. So this has definitely got to be in your basket. And again, the shorts are lovely. So I kind of pull them down a little bit and like that. So just to show you what they look like. Absolutely stunning, gorge. And there we go, you can actually see with the colour. I'll come slightly closer so that you can see. You can see the gap between the bottom of the shorts, that you can go to the loo when necessary. I just want to be able to show you just how many gorgeous colours they do. So this is what they call their Fun Sugar, a slightly more classic dress. This is what they call their Softly Zero 2-in-1 active dress. You've got a really lovely classical cross at the back, a scooped neckline, again an inbuilt sports bra, the built-in shorts. And this again is the Easy Peasy collection, but they have such beautiful colours, and this is just gorgeous and perfect for summer. Now, I would say that it is quite tricky to overtake my current Halara favourites. I've got my icons that I feel confident, powerful, and even sexy in. And this is a piece that I showed you on my last Halara unboxing, and it's quite a new piece to Halara. And when I saw it, I was like, that's exactly what I've been looking for. But I don't know if I feel confident enough wearing it, because it's kind of like all the cool gals are wearing it. And as you know, I am not cool whatsoever. I try, but I'm just not, so I might as well just get over that. But I thought, do you know what? If there's going to be a brand that's going to do it really, really well, it's going to be Halara. And this piece has overtaken everything and is quite possibly gone to my #1 favourite Halara piece yet. It might not be for everybody, but if you are looking for a romper, then it doesn't get better than this. This is what they call their crisscross backless dry yoga romper, and it is unbelievable. It definitely doesn't leave much to the imagination, but the fit and the support is everything. I love the straps, but it does also then go into the double strap at the back, which I think is really unique. You've then got a gorgeous cut out detail. You've also got the inbuilt sports bra on the inside. The way that the fabric, the 4-way stretch, just sort of like removes somehow my internal organs. We're all women, we all have intestines. I bloat like you cannot believe, and you can definitely see whether I'm on, you know what, we're all humans. I'm a woman, I get a period, I'm very lucky to get a period, let's just say, and in those times of months I feel bloated and uncomfortable, and this romper just automatically makes me just feel really, really confident, and I just don't know how it does it. But just look at the way that it sort of just skims over any lumps and bumps that I may have, and trust me, I do have them too. And I couldn't believe it when I popped this on. I was like, who am I? I cannot believe I'm in something like this, and this is the way that it looks. So if you have been looking for a romper, and a romper that is going to make you feel so confident and sexy and powerful, then get this into your basket. I think this is sold out like 4 or 5 times already. This is what they call their rifle green. So if you do love it, do not hang about. And there is like really no catch here. The price point is mind-boggling. The quality is amazing, and they do call it their dry yoga because the way that the fabric absorbs the sweat is insane. I don't know how they do it, some form of witchery, but it is insane. Now, if you loved the color but looking for something, I don't know, that covers slightly more, or you're looking for potentially a legging, then look no further. These are my favorite leggings out there. These are the Softly Zero crisscross front. They are so comfortable, they are so flattering, they are squat proof, you've got the pockets, and also they're seamless. So say goodbye to horrific camel toes. You will not get them, and they are just amazing. I mean, go on, have a glare. These are just beautiful. They look like they're spray on, but let me tell you, they are so stretchy, they are so comfortable, and I can guarantee you're not going to get stomach ache. They are just gorgeous, and I like the fact that you can kind of pull them as high as you'd like or as low as you like, but I think that they are just so flattering. Now, this is the double strap twisted crop yoga top. I think I have them in every single color. These are like my desert island products, whether I'm on holiday or whether I'm at home, whether I'm working out or whether I just need something to throw on that's easy and practical and makes me feel put together. These do also have an inbuilt sports bra. I wouldn't say that they're high support, but I do reformers and yoga, dog walking, a light jog, otherwise I didn't want to knock myself out, but they are just stunning. And if you are new to Halara, then I would start off here. Get yourself a pair of these leggings. They come in full length and also 3/4 length. So maybe if you are going away and you wanted a legging to support and to make you feel comfortable but didn't want to have it in full length, there is also that option too. I absolutely adore these. And I also love how minimal and understated the branding is. You kind of really have to look and you're like, my gosh, are they Halara? Mind-boggling. And they do sales, and you can pick these up in the sale for like just the most amazing price. So add these to the basket, get a few colors, and you can thank me later. Now for my animal print girlies, I know you are going to love this one. It is so cute, and I love the fact that it's also tonal with the leggings that I already have. Isn't this stunning? So this is what Halara call their backless halter neck zebra sports bra, and it is amazing. It does also come with pads, so if you like the pads, then fabulous, they're great. I do take them out, and this is with them out. It is, I would say, they say low support, but actually I feel very comfortable in this. I mean, I wouldn't run a marathon, not that I could run a marathon, but I probably wouldn't in this, but it would be perfect for yoga, reformers, walking, probably a light jog. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and I also love the length of it. It's not too short, but you still get that sort of midriff cropped little sports bra look, and they do come in 2 colors. So you've got this khaki green and then the dark green, and then it also comes in beige and white. And this is it. So exactly the same design. I love the halter neck feature, and they are also adjustable. So it is adjustable on this center strap here. And I just think it's so different and also gorgeous for holidays. If you are rolling out your yoga mat with a gorgeous sea view in the sunshine, or maybe in your garden, you're like, oh, I don't want to have any of those quirky sports bra tan lines. We've all been there, got the tan lines to prove it, and this is just absolutely stunning. I'm obsessed, and I also can't wait for you guys to feel the fabric. It is so soft to touch and so comfortable to wear, as well as absorbent. So I'm definitely one of those girlies. You know what, I might as well tell you. So I would get quite a lot of sweat down here, and with other sports bras I noticed that I would get like a little bit of a mark here and a sweat patch. And although, you know, I'd worked out hard, there's nothing worse than sort of like walking out. And when I'm out, I'm running errands and then heading to the supermarket, picking bits and bobs up, and it is a little bit embarrassing walking around with a sweat patch. Ever since I've popped a Halara sports bra, or whether it's the jumpsuit or the romper or one of the dresses, the way that it absorbs sweat is just incredible, and I don't get that mark. It is insane. So I would highly recommend these gorgeous sports bras. Personally, I think there is nothing worse than not feeling your best before you've even started working out. Whether you're going to a gym or whether you have a gym at home, whether you're going to reformers, there's always mirrors and you just can't get away from it. And I personally think turning up and feeling fabulous before I've even started, before those endorphins have even been released and are being pumped around your body, trust me, you are going to be dancing around like Beyonce in these outrageous sets. They're just incredible. I adore everything Halara stands for. I feel so honoured to work with them and be able to represent them, and just all of their core values, the way that they support women, they design for women, made by women, they listen to you, they listen to what you need and what you want. And if a product comes out and they've had lots and lots of reviews, and they might even make slight tweakments, and I just think it's incredible. They support and they champion every single woman out there in whatever stage of life, whatever size she might be, to feel her most gorgeous, powered and inspired self. So these were the bits and bobs that I wanted to share with you. They are my must-haves for summer. I will leave all of the details on screen now, and if you use SME20, that will get you 20% off full price items. Go crazy. I cannot wait to hear what you pick up, and I can't wait to hear how fabulous you feel in your bits and bobs. So I'm going to continue my organization day. You can also hear probably how windy it is outside. We have some sunshine, but I almost got blown away this morning on my dog walk. But today I am just having, as I said, a full health, wellness, organization and reset day. We've got a few projects to film this afternoon. I am really rather ravenous, so I'm going to head downstairs, make a scrumptious lunch, maybe a green juice, even a matcha. So let's go and spend a happy and healthy day together. So popped downstairs and just whipped up something super healthy, nutritious and delicious. So I had a few sweet potatoes in the pantry. So 7 minutes in the microwave, and if the Arga was on I would have crisped it up, but it wasn't. So I'm going to do half a sweet potato, looks absolutely delish, a drizzle of the Belusu olive oil over the top, and then this is actually a ottolenghi miso pesto, paste made with caramelized onion, spinach, pine kernels and white miso, and it is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to pop a tiny bit of this on the top of that, and it's just going to really gorgeous taste. I appreciate you probably can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to move the Greek yogurt from underneath you. You're always balanced on something rather precarious. Right, let's pop that on there, and then I am obsessed with cottage cheese, but a lot of people don't like the texture, and it's so good for you. It's full of protein, and I mix it with Greek yogurt, and I put 2 big dollops of this. I've made a right mess on the side of my plate here. And then I've done some mashed avocados with chili and salt, a little bit of lemon, and also some crushed garlic. And I'm just going to pop this on the top. Also made, oh my goodness, I am making such a mess. Oh my goodness. Yum dulla scrum. Super healthy. It's also going to keep me going all day. A little squeeze of lemon in there. It's so good. And then the final little touch is some chopped coriander. So if you have some cottage cheese or even some Greek yogurt, some avos and a sweet potato in the fridge and cupboards, you can make something really fresh and super nutritious. I'm going to pop some salt and pepper, some chili, as a little bit of seasoning on the top. It's kind of like a loaded potato. It's super, super healthy. Absolutely delicioso. Right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is my lunch done. Just to give you a quick close-up, do you think that looks yummy? It's like a loaded jacket, but so healthy. I love sweet potatoes. And then you've got that really interesting flavour from the ottolenghi miso pesto. That's what that looks like. You can pick this up in Waitrose or Tesco's, or Ottolenghi now have lots of stores now. They've also bakeries. Their sweet treats are so good. And then, yeah, the Greek yogurt with cottage cheese, and then my smashed avocado on the top, coriander, chili, salt and pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Bon appetit. Right, I'm on a bit of a mission. And this is a room that you guys don't see that often, or I'm quite clever with the angles. This is kind of a room where everything comes, it gets unboxed, and we work out what's happening, what's campaign stuff, what's been sent, what are goodie bags, horsey bits and bobs, and whether it's going to family and friends, whether we're shooting it, whether it's going upstairs, or whether it's going into the hampers. There's a few bits and bobs here that I haven't actually seen myself. There are a few things that are being sent back. So basically this is kind of like always a room where it's a bit of a work in progress, but sometimes it can get really overwhelming and, to be honest with you, a complete mess. So today is the day that I'm going to tackle this and make it look a lot better. Like, for example, I think this is literally just an empty box. Yes, it is. One of the Vivian Sheriff hats came in this, and definitely something to always check is make sure that the hat boxes are empty before throwing them away. Yes, my wonderful housekeeper actually put a box on a bonfire that had a hat in it. I have never run so fast in my entire life. Hello, my little scrump. Obviously the bonfire hadn't been lit, but I was not best pleased. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? I've got a little shrimp. He's coming, just checking that there wasn't anything left in his bowl. He also checks that his brothers also eat everything. Oh, you're so delicious. I'm just so in love with you. I'm just so madly in love with you. I am. Look, these are blankies. This is your sister's blankies. Yeah. I've got some horsey stuff here, which I think has actually just been in the washing machine. We have, I think you guys have seen this before, we have like a setup here, beautiful double sink, a washing machine that we pop like the dog blankets and the dog beds and all the horsey stuff, or if there's anything that's like really dirty that we don't put in the washing machines. Mark is, amazingly enough, allergic to cats and horses, and along with his hay fever and grass and all of that malarkey, so we don't like to mix dog stuff and horsey stuff in the same washing machine, which I kind of think is like It's understandable, bit bougie, but understandable. But I've got a few bits and bobs here. We've got the beautiful Harrods goodie bag, which I'm going to kind of like decant between what's going into the Luxury by Leonora hamper, which is very exciting. This is a lovely Jo Malone candle. I'm going to pop that in here. And then this is the Cornbury horse trials. I tell you what I do, I have a drawer here. So instead of everything just like living on the top, it gets decanted into the drawers. That is definitely going upstairs. That is definitely going upstairs. This is definitely going upstairs. This is the Caviar Skin Mist by La Prairie. This can go in here for the hamper. This can go in here for the hamper. Those can come in here. And actually, I tell you what, I'm going to go to Harrods on Thursday with the girls for Anushka's birthday, a little like late birthday prezi for Anushka. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go and have that Moet and Chandon champagne tasting, which would be delish. So that is that. Let's just pop that in there. And I'm going to keep that to one side. Definitely want to keep that. It's like I don't usually get days where like I'm at home and have time to just sort this all out. That can come in here. What were these? Oh yeah, these were the Pragnell sunglasses. My goodness, those are coming upstairs. I've got more Mason Marabou gin to sink Battleship, so I think I can part ways with that. Oh, a candle. I do have a full hamper of scented candles, which I'm so lucky. So when I've burnt through one, I can grab another one. So what I'm going to do is just pop this in here, and I keep them hidden away because my mother is so naughty. It's not actually going to fit in the hamper. She's so naughty, and she knows where the drawer is. I'm going to also bring you forward. Which basically means that she comes in, she goes straight to the drawer, and she stuffs her bags. She's so naughty. Chocolate, the cap. We're going to pop these. I've unboxed this with you before. This was, what vlog was this on? My gosh, there's been so many vlogs, and that is definitely going in the cupboard. I tell you what we're going to organise next is actually my tea cupboard. It is not looking fine. Right, this is looking better, and this is going to head upstairs. Yes. Right, pop that and those in here. Those are being sent back. I don't know whether to open these with you. This is actually my new, this is my Skin and Me refill. They're incredible, and I've also got my Wild refill over there, and it just saves me from running out and then hectically after like a week of running out of something, trying to order it online. Skin and Me just take out the hassle, and it's on a subscription basis. This is not an ad, but I do work with them and I'm obsessed with the product. It is incredible. So that can go upstairs. Now these are something very special. I feel like I'm gonna do a whole unboxing of these another time because I want to show you them with something else. Those are really, really special, and I am going to leave them in this box. My Harrods drawing. This is hilarious. I've also got loads of gorgeous Harrods paper. That's so lovely. I'm definitely going to keep that. There's me saying I am a bit of a hoarder. Yes, yes I am. I then have something from Studio by Charlotte in here. This might be another one of her handbags. My goodness gracious me, she spoils me to death. Also, always so beautifully packaged. Do I ever have a knife? No. What's in here? These drawers are fantastic. Okay. Guys, make sure to subscribe and leave a little comment down below as to who would also love to win the hamper, and if you are subscribers you will be in with the chance of winning our monthly Luxury by Leonora hampers. Okay, this is Goodness gracious me, definitely not how to open a box. Oh my gosh, this looks insane. Okay, I'm opening this like some form of cave animal. Okay. Really, I'm afraid it's not for you, baby. Oh, but it is beautiful. Oh, Valserini's. It came with a really gorgeous bow. Oh my goodness, and a handwritten note. Dearest Leonora, I hope you adore our latest creation and launching very soon. Daphne. A stunning swift leather featuring beautiful canvas. I do hope you love her and can't wait to see you style her soon. Charlotte. Oh my god, that is so kind. For those of you who might be new, this is a brand called Studio by Charlotte, a female entrepreneur creating the most beautiful items, from bags to twillies to gorgeous jewellery. I have a beautiful jacket, like a sequins jacket from her, and I always bring it out at Christmas. It's absolutely gorgeous. But just to show you the stunning packaging, isn't that just gorgeous? Beautiful sticker on the front. I can also see that my battery is flashing. So I'm going to quickly, before I open this, I'm going to quickly go and grab a fresh battery. There we go, a fresh battery and a slightly different angle so that you can see me and this beautiful bag. But the Studio by Charlotte bags always come in a gorgeous dust bag. This looks like such a stunning, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Daphne is divine. So again, she's beautifully wrapped it in tissue paper. This is such a wonderful, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. She is the moment. Look at that. It is just so gorgeous. Oh my giddy aunt. It's also such a great size. Oh, I love this. Absolutely stunning. So we've got a canvas base, beautiful tan leather, hand stitching, gold hardware with the top handle. We've even got the little locket on the side. This is absolutely stunning. Even got the little gold studs on the bottom. Got the little protectors too. This is beautiful. Should we open her up? It's almost like you could style this with so many colours. Obviously white would look incredible, but because it's canvas, you could do like a cream, an off-white, an ecru, you could do navy, obviously tan would look incredible. And it also has a slight hint of like peachiness, so also a perfect bag for summer, but equally an amazing bag for autumn and winter. This is stunning. So I'm just going to take this off just so that you can see the front panel. Open this up. Oh my gosh, I'm so spoiled. I've recently received the most beautiful Audrey wicker bag. If you're looking for a wicker bag, like a summer wicker bag, then you need to have a look at Studio by Charlotte's Audrey bag. So many beautiful names, from Daphne to Audrey, Chloe, and gosh, what's the other one called? Chloe, and I want to call her Judy. I'm not 100% sure, but she does so many gorgeous bags for so many different occasions. It does also come with a little shoulder strap. So let's take a little look at this. I can't believe this has been in here without me knowing. It's terrible, isn't it? And yeah, a really gorgeous tan shoulder strap with little gold hardware. So maybe if your wife or your girlfriend or your partner has been longing for a beautiful luxury bag, gorgeous Italian leather, a female entrepreneur, brilliant quality, incredible price point, then this is the bag and the brand for you. So Charlotte, you are literally spoiling me rotten. Thank you so much for sending this, and I cannot wait to style this for a lifetime, not just this summer. You are going to be seeing me trotting out in this all year. So Daphne is heading straight back into her pajamas and heading over here to ensure she heads straight upstairs, and I cannot wait to wear it, style it, and treasure it for a lifetime. So then I've got these little bags. They're very handy for when I'm going shopping or going to the farm shop. Okay, this is definitely looking better. I always love to keep the handwritten notes, but then I need to be in the no hoarding mindset. See, I love like opening all of like, re-looking at all of like my birthday cards from when I was like 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, sweet 16, 18, 21, all of those big years. Please tell me that you guys do that too. I know it seems just absolutely ridiculous, but it's just one of those things I love to do. Then the other day I opened this and I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to share this with you. A beautiful brand called Sefin has sent a gorgeous dress. It's from their brand new collection. I love the colour. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a tealy, pistachio, minty green with slight hints of flaked gold throughout the beautiful chiffon fabric. I loved the style, from the gorgeous V-neck to having like slight little frills around the waist. It does also have an elasticated back, so I think the fit is going to be gorgeous. But it's kind of that day summer dress, whether you are, this could actually be a really, really gorgeous wedding guest dress. But I love wearing dresses like this during the day, heading up to London, having meetings, feeling pretty but really well put together and very professional. It's got gorgeous mother of the pearl like buttons all the way down the front. It's absolutely stunning. So if you guys haven't heard about Sefin before, I will leave the details down below. This is their branding. And it's just the most gorgeous brand, incredible quality. I adore the designs. It's another beautiful piece on the back. And yeah, they were very, very kind to send me a dress. It's absolutely stunning. Gosh, so many stunning dresses. Oh, I'm gonna look at this tonight. And that is going upstairs. Okay, I'm doing so well here. I'm getting through. I feel like this side is looking worse, but this side is definitely doing better. Okay, now we have, I've got some Wild deodorant, which is fab. I'm gonna actually move you guys down slightly. I'll move you back. There we go. I'm gonna pop those in the bin. Random tags. AG1. Now this has been in here for a little while and I cannot wait to try it. It's from a brand called AG1. Once a day, every day, 1 scoop, 1 serving in cold water. And my mum has been swearing by this brand for years. And I'm so excited to finally try it myself. AG1 or RG1, not quite sure how you pronounce it, but it's a food supplement with vitamins, minerals, botanicals and bacteria cultures. And in this little sachet you get a 30-day supply, and then they've sent this beautiful little canister to keep it in. And I do have a bit of a vitamin and matcha tray in the scullery. It's a little bit overwhelming and I definitely don't take everything every day. But from like JS Health to Wild Nutrition I will never tire of banging on about. They are incredible, but also can't wait to try this. Now they've also sent, these are individual servings. Oh, so like if you go on holiday, oh, what a fantastic little box. They've got individual sachet servings, so you didn't need to take this with you. How clever. And then this is a liquid food supplement, high in vitamin D and vitamin K. This is called Vitamin AG D3 plus K2. Means nothing to me, but I'll read up about it. Take 1 drop daily. Store in a cool place, cool. Vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. Brilliant. And a very exciting new addition to the water bottle family is also this gorgeous water bottle, and you fill it all the way up to the top. You've also got a scoop, so you know exactly what serving to have. Pop it in there with cold water, give it a good old mix, and yeah, that is that. So I can't wait to try that. That is gonna go into my vitamin tray, and I will let you guys know how I get on. Will let you know my thoughts as always. So that can go. This is looking a whole heap better, guys. Very excited about this. Over here, okay, that can kind of stay there. This needs to stay here. Holland Cooper little, garment bag, those can stay here. These, I can't wait to unbox these with you, so you have to stay pending. So those are staying here, and then those are being sent back. Right, tape lives in the tape and bag drawer, and I gotta get all of that upstairs. Right. Now, the final little pink box is a very special and very sparkly one from a friend of mine who is also a female entrepreneur. You know how passionate I am about supporting female founded brands, and she's also another incredible content creator. This is from a brand called Rosie Fortescue. Probably needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever because she is an icon and an absolute powerhouse. But look at this stunning necklace. This is just gorgeous. So it is yellow gold and gorgeous little sparkly diamonds. Stunning, absolutely stunning. It is like a little tennis bracelet but necklace form. Let's put that on. I actually don't even have a necklace on today, so how perfect is this? It's even got a really, really good security on it. And there we go. How gorgeous is that? So sparkly, so dainty, really, really classic and absolutely beautiful. Far too glittering and glamorous for the gym dress today, but stunning, absolutely beautiful. I've also just popped in my Halcyon Days earrings, and we have finished filming for the day. So I will leave the details, this gorgeous Rosie Fortescue necklace, in the description box down below. Well, whilst I'm kind of on my tidying and cleaning tangent, I can pop these in here. I'm definitely going to take that to the kitchen and go and sort out the tea drawer, and then it will be time to make some delicious dinner. So let's head into the kitchen, bring my goodies with me. Gosh, and I also need to book in champagne on Thursday for the girls. Like I'm showing you like the inner drawers of my underwear, but really it is my tea cupboard, and I have so many gorgeous teas, but it is an absolute mess, and every so often I need to have a bit of a mooch, a bit of a sort out, and just figure out what's in here, what's out of date, what needs to go. What even is this? It looks absolutely horrendous. Barley cup. Is it in dates? No. 8th of the 12th, 2024. Fantastic. These things make me so happy. So I'm going to do a little bit of a deep dive. See, this can go into the vitamin drawer. Lion's mane can also go to the vitamin tray. And then we're going to do teas and make sure that they are all facing the right way round. See this? Fortnum Mason hot chocolate. Please pray for me. Yes! The 29th of the 4th, 2026. Ban Tabby Dozy. Christmas coffee. My gosh, I'm really getting into the spirit here. What is the date on here? I feel like coffee lasts quite a long time, doesn't it? Oh, best before the 1st of September 2025. Okay, fantastic. So when I'm feeling a bit festive during summer, I shall have a Christmas coffee. And I'll also make sure that that is relatively close to the front, so I remember. Like miso, instant soup. Why on earth is that in here? So I'm going to have a bit of a play. Again, why is my Mackenzie Childs? Okay, so I'm having a proper sort out, and I need to, yes, definitely get everything out So we buy all these gorgeous things at Christmas time, and then they kind of get put in here, and then I never see them again. Best before the 1st of the 8th, 2025. So it looks like I'm going to be having Christmas black tea for the foreseeable. Then we have vodka cold brew coffee liqueur. Well, that sounds delicious. I might even have to crack that open now. The 15th of the 1st, 2026. Okay, I might even put that on ice and drink that whilst I'm doing the rest of it. Okay, so I do actually have a completely separate place where I have coffee, so I might put those. We've got Fortnum Mason's famous tea, and this is their royal blend. The 31st of the 10th, 2025. Okay, right, I'm going to prop you up somewhere, and I'm going to give the tea cupboard a seriously good sort out. I've obviously hidden these, and hidden them so well that I actually forgot about them. So these were some delicious little chocolate thins, and they look like they've been in here for a very long time. Yes, those are sadly, definitely no longer. And we've got brown rice green tea with matcha. What is this? I do worry sometimes. My mother does buy some rogue stuff. It's not even open. Okay, perfect. Bubble Co. The stuff does actually go off. Yeah, 2024. Never did I ever think. Oh, I think that this is. Oh, this is amazing matcha. Oats, this is matcha. Got a very dashing gentleman down here. I want to say hi to everybody. He's like, unless you have a crisp, don't come near me. Come here. I want to say hi to the blonde bombshell. Oh, the blonde bombshell. Do you want to help Mummy do the tea cupboard? Yeah? Right, what else do we have in here? We've got Black Currant Beauty, which is always a favourite of mine, and actually a brilliant tea for when you are kind of like your bad time of month. I find this really, really soothing and healing. Peppermint and licorice. I love having lots of different types of tea in the cupboard, because when people don't drink coffee, or maybe they don't drink at all, they love having a herbal tea. Now this is a cold infuse for water bottles. Huh? For water bottles? Huh? Want to liven up your water in a hassle-free way? Oh! I'm having a bit of a blonde moment. I thought it was like hot water bottles. You're probably like, yeah, Leo, what's the deal? It's meant to go in your water bottle. Brilliant idea. Completely. What on earth was I thinking about? Freshly ground coffee, 2023. That'll do. That's going in the bin. And then I seem to have about 14,000 boxes of the Puka 3 cinnamon. Absolute favourites. Don't know why I keep buying it though, because I seem to have enough to sink a battleship. Goodness gracious knows how long that has been in there. That's coming out. Earl Grey. Again, one needs to stop buying Earl Grey. Okay, well, let's keep going. We've got Cranberry Clementine Infusion 2021. Yes, I think that could possibly go. Oh wow. Oh, I love these jasmine pearls. These are an absolute firm favourite of mine. March 2024, but they're jasmine pearls. I think they should be fine. Anybody think they shouldn't be fine, please let me know. And anybody else need Earl Grey, let me know. Earl Grey tea bags, surely they don't go off. February 2025. I think they should still be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, another 3 cinnamon. Oh, I've got my little cinnamon person down here. Hi. Yeah, hi. Saying hi to everyone. You alright? You want to help Mummy do the tea cupboard? Yeah? 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 Right, what else do we need to do? Okay, I kind of think I can't actually quite get to the back of the cupboard. You're going to be so impressed with me. And this is, wildly therapeutic too. Another 3 cinnamon. That did go off in 2024. So what I'm going to do is actually put the ones that are going off at the front. December 2024 English breakfast. Okay, I'm going to put the ones Earl Grey at the front. Which one's that one? Okay. And this one, oh my gosh, you've got more tea than you can shake a stick at. Here, still seems to be a bit ridiculous. Right, Earl Grey. Now we seem to be having a bit more order to just a random tea bag. What do we have down here? I have cafetières without the glass bit in the middle. What is the point? Because that's going to do a whole world of good, isn't it? What was I thinking? Okay. Then we have all mulled wine spice bags. Brilliant. Cartwright and Butler. Brilliant. Okay, so we definitely want that at the front. It's like all the like really interesting ones I never see because they get sort of tucked at the back. Bedtime tea. Big believer in this. Herbal. So let's put like bedtime. I'm going to put like fruity teas. Coffee needs to go to the other cupboard. Coffee does not belong in here. Jasmine pearls. I think mulled wine can slightly go further to the back because we're not going to be drinking that for a little while. Then I'm going to do all the fruity teas. 3 cinnamon can definitely be stacked up from the back. Marcus is going to be so impressed with my tea cupboard. We do have what's called Tea Gate, which is quite an amusing story. So as a family, well, I say as a family, Marcus and my father, when they've had too much to drink, likes to come home in the evening and have beans on toast. And there happened to be an occasion where I didn't have any beans in the cupboard. And Mark went, "You've got 70,000 different types of tea and you haven't got any beans." Well, I had a bit of a moment and I may or may not have started lobbing different boxes of tea in a weak moment where I completely lost the plot. And so in the morning I had to sheepishly come down here and start picking up different bags of tea. But you know when something just sends you over the edge? I have just about everything in this house in terms of stock. And the one time I didn't have any beans and he went on about my tea. I mean, how rude. Rude is what I say. Okay, more Earl Grey tea bags. I mean, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Also, there's a lot of space in here. English breakfast, I feel like needs to go next to the Earl Grey. So I'm going to put that, can't really get that up there. Bedtime's going to have to come over there. I think maybe that one can go there. Okay, that looks nice. Ridiculous, I know. Okay, that's going to come there. You guys are going to be so impressed with me when you see this. Okay, now we're going to go with all of our like bougie stuff, like hot chocolate, chai tea, Fortnum Mason Christmas black tea, Dalesford loose chai tea, the water bottle infusion. Water bottle infusion can go kind of back there. The vodka cold brew. Going to go up there for later. Then we have the brown rice green tea with matcha. I'm so intrigued by this. I think I'm going to actually put this in my supplement tray so that I can have a play around with that. Christmas coffee, because it's like cafetiere, I'm going to bring it in here. And then that's all going to look fantastic. The strainer can go into the cupboard where the strainers belong. And then this, ladies and gentlemen, is looking pretty nifty. And we can put then the nettle infusion and always a sweetener. I don't have sweetener in my coffee or tea, but a lot of people do. And then down here is kind of like stock. I've got milk jugs, I've got mugs, I've got extra teapots. What else have we got in here? I love these things. I don't know why these are not out. I have like a little tray up here with sugar and all of like our Mackenzie child pots where I'll have like tea bags, so I don't actually have to come in here until like I will replenish the stock into, I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Right, I think that looks fantastic. Are you ready? In just 10 minutes. I've sorted that whole cupboard out. I don't know about you, but I personally think it's looking a whole heap better. So Earl Grey stocked all the way to the back. English breakfast, got 4 3 cinnamons, a peppermint licorice, and then the black currant beauty at the back, a nettle infusion, and then the jasmine pearls. Then we've got our Christmas coffees and Christmas teas and Christmas hot chocolate with chai tea bags, a few random bits of bobs at the back, and then all different random teacups like these with my grandmother's. They're so special. This one's actually got Lily of the Valley on it. How special is that? It is a Special Flowers Queen's Fine Bone China, Rosalind China Co. Limited. And it is from the month May, and it is Lily of the Valley. How special is that? Isn't that gorgeous? That was my grandmother's. And then in here, again, we've got Queen's Rosalind China, Rosina China Co. Antique Fruit Series. Isn't that amazing? So we keep those, they're very, very precious. Keep those at the back there. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Right, that looks fantastic. This is what I mean by the Mackenzie Charles pots. So I've got Earl Grey in one, actually need to replenish that, English breakfast in the other, a few different bits and bobs, sugar, brown sugar, and then different strainers, little tea strainers. These actually I find really handy if I'm going to make a salad dressing. I'll pop all the ingredients in here, give it a good shake, dress the salad as to how much I want, and then just pop the rest in the fridge. Little toothpicks, and it's a fantastic little, very nifty tray. Oh, for those of you who've been asking for an update, my seedling graveyard is not looking too shabby. I mean, I don't really know when I need to pick them and pop them in their own like little terracotta pots. But my sunflower has survived and he's looking very alert, let's just say. And I don't know, I need to actually send Josie a little picture of them and see what she thinks. This one, I don't know what's going on. It looks like there's like a massive hole out the side. I have no fennel, no amaranth. I've got I've got 4 cornflowers, I have 1 sunflower, I have 3 candulas, and I have 2 zinnias. This little zinnia is really, really trying his best, and I think that they could do actually with a little water. These look a little bit dry around the edge. Something I learnt at Le Manoir is that you water from the bottom. So I lift this out. I'm going to fill this tray with water, and the soil will soak up just enough water that it needs, and I'm just going to let this, hang on, I'm going to pop you here so you can see what I'm doing. Pop you there. It's a little bit dodgy, hopefully my camera doesn't fall in. And you literally just pop this in, and I'm going to come back in 5 minutes, take it out, take out the excess water, and then you feed it from the bottom up. And fingers crossed, they are going to survive. I recently did a little bit of an edit and a cull here, but to be honest with you, I'd probably do another cull. I've not had this in a very, very, very long time. And best before the 7th, 2025. I just don't use it, so I think I'm going to give this to Vanera and see if she'd like it. Vitamins I absolutely swear by are the Wild Nutrition Complete Beauty. I take this every single day and I think it's incredible. Then what else have we got? Oh yes, and the Daily Multi-Nutrient. This saves lives, honestly, it's incredible. Then I kind of have these because my mum has said to just make sure that I have them in stock. I tried the sugar support and I don't know, I just didn't really think it was for me. So I think I'm going to either give this to my mum. Actually, I'll tell you what, it's expired. So then Detox and Debloat. These are fantastic. I highly, highly recommend these. So if you suffer from bloating and you are about to go out for, you know, a big dinner or for food you don't normally eat, let's say like a curry or like an Italian with lots of pizza and pasta, I take 2 of these beforehand and they are really good. Then it's kind of like a combination. Epsom salts, I did and I kind of live my life by it, to be honest with you. I don't do the cleanse and I don't do the 2 days at the beginning, but the Petronella Ravenshire, it's a lifestyle and it's all about protein and vegetables. And at the very beginning, if you do stick to it, it's sort of, hang on a minute, I'm going to turn you around. If you stick to it like clockwork, and if you read the book, it's a 16-day reset. You do 2 days on vegetables, and then the rest of the 14 days you are eating, I think, 120 grams of protein, 120 grams of veg, 3 times a day, 5 hours in between. And there are a fair few rules, but it is incredible. So if ever I'm doing like a full body health and wellness reset, Petronella Ravenshire is incredible. The science behind it is all about taking our bodies back to how we were designed to be and eat. You know, we weren't designed to eat all of this processed crap, so why do we do it now? And the Epsom salts are horrific in every single sense of the word. I would stick to having these in my bath. Drinking them, I can't. I will actually throw up on screen. I can't even think about it. Okay, moving on swiftly. This is a brand that my mother swears by, and if ever I'm feeling like low, and actually it's something that I've really wanted to try. Do you guys know about the NAD drips? I'm not big into drips, but a very, very dear family friend has an incredible company who they employ amazing like A&E nurses, and they go around to people's homes. They also have like a full setup. It's called Alchemy by Effect Doctors at Danesfield, and they do the NAD drips. And I just thought, like, at the end of the summer, after the crazy event season, or maybe when I'm feeling like I'm on a downward dip, maybe having one of those to replenish all of my vitamins and all of the fluids that I really, really need, I might try it. So I'll let you know if I do and what I think. But this is a company called Arta, and it's NAD complex, enhanced NAD complex, and yeah, promotes longevity, combats cellular aging, and apparently by the time you hit 25, you should be pumping collagen back into your bodies, because it's all about elasticity in your skin. So I'm basically trying to age backwards with the vitamins. What else do we have here? Nano magnesium. Magnesium is something that I kind of like tailor make it when I have magnesium. Sometimes I'll have it before I sleep, and it will really, really help me sleep. If I am a little bit, how do I say this politely? Backed up, if I cannot go to the loo like normal, or if my bowel movements haven't been great for a couple of days, and trust me, we are all human, we all do it, and I get massively affected by the food that I eat. So if I've had pasta or pizza or lots of gluten, which I shouldn't have, 1, the bloating, and 2, the fact that I can't tend to go to the loo. Magnesium is amazing. And this is a liquid form. This is from the Health Factory. And yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's incredible. Normal muscle function, helps repair muscles too. And then I think what I can see over here, we've got Dirt Tea. This is actually something that I got in my goodie bag when I went to the incredible retreat, the wellness retreat at Coomend Manor with Josie. And it is a company called Dirt Tea Matcha, and this is organic ceremonial grade matcha. It's also got lion's mane in here, and it's a mushroom super blend. I'm really going to get into this. I'm feeling it. I'm not great with milks, that's the other thing, but coconut milk and almond milk I can get into. I also make it myself. So oat milk, abort like the plague. It is so bad for you. It is full of sugars, and what it does inside your tummy and your intestines, you don't even want to know. So I'm going to give this a go and try and find something absolutely scrumptious. And I'm also really excited at the fact that matcha is a slow releasant caffeine, so it's going to release a lot slower than what a coffee would do. So I'm really excited about trying that. Then I've got Total Harmony food supplements. This is what I just got out of the tea drawer. We've got the rice tea with matcha and dirty lion's mane. I used to have some rogue stuff like horny goatweed is a natural, how do I, like, makes you feel fruity. I can't say that I found that it worked very much. Not that I massively need that. I am young and, you know, able, and anyway, let's not go down that road. But we've done a bit of a cut. We've done well. We've done well. The Epsom salts are heading back up to the bath, and these are going to Venera, and that is sadly out of date. So this is definitely looking better. From organising the cupboards to now making some dinner, and a couple of days ago I bought some beautiful, very spoily, but some delicious crab meat, and I really fancied it, and I thought about doing something special, but it's been a really busy few days, and when I have something like this I really want to make most of it. And I either do like tians of crab, avocado, cherry tomatoes, almost make like a bit of a tian or a salsa or a gorgeous salad of some sorts, but because it's dinner I want to have something a little bit more filling, really wholesome and absolutely delicious. So I am going to make a scrumptious crab linguine. It's super simple, it's really delicious. It's kind of based between the BBC Good Food Nigella and a little bit of Leo spice. So in terms of ingredients, you are going to need some crab meat. If you go to your local fishmongers or even go to your local supermarket, you can pick this up actually in the freezer section, or go to the fishmonger section and they also do this too. You are also going to want what I call posh pasta. If you are great with gluten, then make sure that it's gluten-free. But I thought that this looked really fun and a little bit different to the normal linguine. Then you're going to want some really delicious cherry tomatoes, and these are so sweet. Very juicy indeed. Some red chilies. I've also got some Gruyere over here, but I think I'm going to do a combination between Gruyere and Parmigiano. I'm also going to want a bit of garlic. Now garlic can be quite overpowering with crab, so although I love garlic and I enjoy the pongy breath, I would suggest 2 if not 3 cloves of garlic, and then you're going to want unwaxed lemon, a squeeze of lemon, great olive oil, and then a herb that I don't have that you tend to sort of need is actually parsley, but a little sprig of basil freshly torn on the top will do. Absolutely delicious. And then something I have here is pate bomba. Now you can kind of use these to spice up the sauce. You can either keep it really classic and just do like lemon and olive oil and just a little bit of chili, flaked dried chili for the top, or you can make it slightly more saucy, but I wouldn't personally, especially with crab like this, put any like pomodoro in it, sort of like chopped tomato saucy. I'd stay away from that for this recipe. Anyway, let's start making a scrumptious, delicious, hearty and wholesome dinner together. I feel like it's been a while since we've had one of these vlogs. I love them, and it's really like the weirder the things we do together, the more you like it. It's like all the people who are requesting cleaning. Like, cleaning, oh my goodness, like we'll have to do like a full Sunday reset at one point, like strip a bed. I mean, there are things that I never thought I'd do on this YouTube channel that somehow we seem to sometimes do together. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying the slightly more slow, slightly more relaxed pace on this vlog. But anyway, let's make a delish dinner. Right, I'm just going to pop the hob on. I've got my Le Creuset stainless steel little pot here. It's fantastic, this one. This is donkey's years old too. And then I'm just trying to negotiate the olive oil, and I'm going to give a very generous amount of olive oil in there. The garlic and chili can go into the pot. Ooh, a little rogue little tomato managed to make it in there. Take him out. As you can hear, it is already sizzling away. You want to cook down the garlic and the chili. This is where you really infuse the oil with the chili and the garlic. Just be really careful not to burn it, because the garlic can actually be quite bitter if you burn it. So that is sizzling away. Tomatoes going in. Oh, name a better sound. Time to pop some boiling water into a very large pot. Again, this is from Le Creuset. You invest in luxury cookware, and trust me, it will last a lifetime. These are amazing, and I cannot tell you how old this is. This was actually my mother's, and it's brilliant. So I'm going to pop a whole big pot of boiling water on with some salt, and this is what my pasta is going to cook in. Now for a touch of Montigny, and you're going to want to boil that off just to ensure the alcohol's boiled off, and that is going to make our crab linguine taste like heaven. And here are my commie chefs for the evening. Snoozing on the job, I see. Snoozing on the job? I mean, this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Are you sneezing? Oh, if there's any loving that's going around, he sniffs it out. Wiggy just doesn't even move. I love him so much. Hi, my sweet pea. Are you snoozy? Oh, you just keep nudging me. Hey. Hey, my oats. My winks. Oh my gosh, how did I get so lucky? How did I get so lucky? Oh, you're delicious. Oh, sorry, I meant to just keep scritching you. I have got dinner to cook. Yes. Can you believe it? They are so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Time to pop the pasta in. In it goes. There's lots of salt in there already. And I'm just going to pop that down. I think it's such fun. Such fun. Crinkly pasta. And then that is the tomatoes. Right, the pasta is done. And now for the crab meat. Rather more tricky with one hand. Hang on a minute, I've got my commie over here. There we go. And in goes the crab meat. The thing I would personally recommend is not to overcook it. So put it in at the very, very last moment, break it up and give it a good mix around. You might even want a spoonful of the pasta water. And then we're going to put the pasta in here and mix it all together like how a proper Italian would. I've just popped freshly cracked black pepper, some salt, some chili flakes, a little bit more olive oil, and I'm just squeezing in half a lemon just to finish it off. And then what I'm going to actually do is just put enough pasta in, what we're going to eat this evening, because there's nothing worse than putting too much pasta in with your pasta sauce, and then sort of the pasta sauce doesn't really stretch anywhere. So, oh my gosh, this looks insane. Crab linguine, eat your heart out. And that there is our homemade crab chili, garlic and tomato linguine with a touch of Gruyere cheese and a beautiful flower of basil on the top. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to dig in. So naughty, but so delicious. So bon appetit. Final time today. It's about 9:45. It's amazing how light it still is, how blustery it is. It is time to do the final wee-wees and poo-poos around the orchard for today. to reset. One for the Ravskis. And one for the G-Ball. Night night, my pickles. I love you more than anything in the whole entire world. Right, night night, boys. I love you more than anything in the whole entire world. Sweet dreams.